Oh, we've got some people on. How you guys doing? Matt, Car Cash Pool Parties in the house, and Zoe. How you guys doing? Just going through some comics. This is Sensei here, Game Over, by the way, just in case you guys don't know me. And I'm just going to go through some comics today, show you guys what we got in, show you some old comics that I found in my stash, and some cool comics that I found. So if you are interested in that kind of thing, just hold tight and join me. So I've got two different cameras here. So you might see me looking in one direction and then look in another direction. Or you might show me or see me show a comic in one direction and then the other. And that's because, of course, I'm showing two different cameras. So several different audiences on Facebook, my personal Facebook, my Game Over Facebook, my YouTube channel, my Twitch stream, and my Instagram. All right, so you guys will see me all over the place here in the next few minutes. And just sit back and enjoy the ride. Or you can conversate with me and ask questions, get advice if you're interested in my advice, or just shoot the breeze. All right, that's the whole idea of this stream, and many others for that matter. All right, I'm going to show you guys some things that we got in this week. I'm only going to do DC today because I've got some older stuff that I want to show, and I don't want to be on here too long. But we'll see what happens. All right, so just to show you guys what some DC titles we got in this week. We got the new Flash number 799 in. That means Flash 800 is around the corner. Usually the 100 issues or milestone issues. We'll see what they do with this one. But this is Flash 799, and it's here at Game Over. If you're a Flash fan, come by and pick up your copy. Speaking of Flash, we have Flashpoint Special Edition. Now, I didn't read this one in its entirety, but I did look through it, and it's pretty much just like the Flashpoint Paradox movie. So if you're familiar with the Flashpoint Paradox movie, or animated movie, I should say, and you want the comic book version of that, this is number one. Pick this up. Hopefully number two will be coming out very, very soon. We've got Cyborg, the Dawn of DC Cyborg. And this is the original cover. I also have a variant cover, which I don't mind showing you that as well. So we've got two covers. All right. I have Cyborg number one. If you're a Cyborg fan, I suggest coming by and picking this up. I just started reading that one, but didn't finish because my live stream started. So, but it looks good so far from what I read. Catwoman, also new. Catwoman is, she looks very anime-ish on the cover, but the comic books the comic art is pretty clean. It's pretty clean. Punchline's in this one. They seem to be having a little tussle, Catwoman and Punchline. So if you want to see a cat fight, pick up Catwoman issue 54. Harley Quinn, the new Harley Quinn is out. Harley Quinn 29. And I'm not sure, but that looks like Zatanna on the cover. Not a big Harley Quinn fan, so I don't know what to tell you about that. But She is a fan favorite. So um, let me see if this is Zatanna. I'm curious. It does look like Zatanna, and as you guys know, Zatanna is a very powerful magician, sorceress, I guess you'd say. Um, I'm not seeing Zatanna in the comic just by glancing through, but I could have missed something. Oh, that might be her. That might be Zatanna. In any case, if you're a Harley Quinn fan, be sure to pick up that. Okay, only a couple more new ones. We've got the new Static Shock, Shadows of Dakota, number 4. Static Shock used to be big back in the day, but for some reason, he has fallen off a little bit. I still like him. I still like him. I think still a good character. Oh, this is sad at the end. I don't know if I want to read that one. That's pretty sad at the end. But anyway, Static, um, Shadows of Dakota, number 4. If you are interested, Tim Drake Robin. Tim Drake Robin, number 9. This seems to be quite interesting. Um, is that Vandal Savage? Might be Vandal Savage. Batwoman is also in this issue, by the way. So this looks interesting. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. People, the comics always look good. I wasn't even trying to read it, but um, I might have to read this one. Robin, number 9. I might actually have to read that one. Check that one out. Nightwing. Now, Nightwing, Dawn of DC 104. Now, this is starting to get pretty interesting because the Justice League is disbanding. And essentially, from what I understand, the Titans are going to take over as the Justice League. So, as you know, Nightwing leads the Titans. And I presume he's going to become leader of the Justice League once the Titans become the official Justice League team. I'm assuming he's going to continue leading. And here we are, Titans number 1. Give me a moment. Again, this looks very, very interesting. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to read this one. Okay, guys, I don't like giving spoilers, but Titans number 1 looks to be very good. If you're a Titans fan, if you're a Teen Titans fan, I can assure you this looks like it's got a lot of action in it, some interesting stuff. And, oh, Peacemaker's also in this. Okay, all right. So, yeah, check this out. Titans number 1. I have a few copies left. Come and get yours at Game Over. All right, that was all for the new DC titles for today. I'm just going to show some other comics that I have that I found hidden in my stash. Some new, or not very new, but some newer, and some very, very old. Mostly old, I think. I'm going to show you the newer one first. This is Fortnite and Marvel. Zero War number 2. I'm not a big Fortnite fan, but I am a Marvel fan. So this is Zero War number 2, and I'm not read it. This one is still bagged, as you can see, still sealed and bagged. So I've not read this issue. I have a couple other issues, or copies, I should say. So I might open those up and read it just to see what it's about. Maybe. Yeah, I'll check it out. Now this one is I'll save that for later. I want to bring this one up because I have issue 32 and 34. I'm not sure what my issue 33 is, but this is an old Avengers comic, and this is the first appearance of Bill Foster. The first appearance, Bill Foster, the Black Goliath. The first appearance of Bill Foster, the Black Goliath, and it is also the first appearance of the Son of Serpents. The Son of Serpents, which is, I think, a criminal organization, basically. That's very old. So I've got issue 32. I'm pretty sure I got issue 33 somewhere. But here's issue 35. Gavin, how you doing, man? Um, I know that, Gavin, if you're still on, I think you guys are going to want to sing at the Musicon Revival, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. Hopefully you guys still want to perform there. Hopefully so. I'm going to try to get on a Monday, and I'm going to try to get a few other bands in. It'll be awesome to share the stage with you guys again. So if you guys are still interested in that, get prepared, and I'll keep you updated on when we're going to do that Musicon Revival. I still have to go and talk. Well, I might as well talk about all this now. I still have to go to City Hall. I have to talk with the building inspector. I have to talk with the fire marshal to make sure we can host those kind of events again. From what I understand, as long as I comply with everything they wanted me to do, I should be able to start those back up soon. But I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to get Musicon going again. And just keep your fingers crossed, man. But yeah, you guys are definitely, this is your second home. So, of course, you guys are invited to sing. And I'll pick, I'm going to try to contact a few other favorites, local favorites as well. So just be on standby, my friend. All right. And tell the band I say hello. But yeah, this is also a first appearance. I think this is the first appearance of the Living Laser. But I'm not 100% sure because I can't remember. But I wrote first appearance on the back. So I think is the first appearance of the Living Laser, that goes way back. Those first appearance comics are usually worth more than your regular comics. So they're called key issues, by the way. So I've got quite a few key issues. I just picked these two out because it's pretty cool that Thor is fighting Fire Lord, who was once a herald of Galactus. Talking about getting into some comic book history with this one. But Thor is fighting Fire Lord, the herald of Galactus, and it's a pretty cool battle. And then, as in the Marvel Mighty fashion, or the Mighty Marvel fashion, they end up teaming up, which usually happens in these old comics. First they fight, and then they team up. But if you're a Thor fan, or a Fire Lord fan, there aren't many Fire Lord fans out there, but definitely several Thor fans, this is a good copy to have. All right, for an older comic. I'm going to show this one. I thought I might have showed this one before, but I'm going to show it again because Peacemaker is one of my favorite shows. If you haven't watched Peacemaker, it is hilarious. It's very comical, and it's also action-packed. So try to check out the first season of Peacemaker. I have no idea if or when a second season is going to come out, but I sure hope so. I sure hope so. If you did watch it, you would have seen the dance at the beginning of the episodes. That dance is pretty much as catchy as the what am I trying to say? It's as catchy as the Bowser song, um, Peaches, the Bowser Peaches song in Mario Brothers. If you haven't seen Mario Brothers, guys, definitely go check that out. Like seriously, go check that out. All right, in this comic, there are three. This is from 1974, by the way. There are three main characters in this one. In this full comic, there's Fire Lord, Galactus, and Ego. Ego, the Living Planet, which you might have heard from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I think the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie. You might have heard of Ego, and he is actually in this comic. Ego, the Living Planet. And this says the birth and death of Ego, the Living Planet. So I don't know if this is an origin story or if it is a first appearance. If it's a first appearance, I don't think it's a first appearance because when I did research on it, it didn't say anything about first appearance. I don't think this is a first appearance, but it's still cool to have all these interesting characters in it from way back when. 25-cent cover price on that one. Not 25 cents now, though. Here's the Uncanny X Men number 160. Uncanny X Men 160, one of the earlier issues of the Uncanny X Men from back in the day. And this is after the second team took over, I believe. All right, this one is pretty cool. This is the first appearance of the White Vision, the All White Vision. This is the first appearance of the All White Vision when he became less human, I should say, more robotic or more synthezoid. I don't know what he is, but definitely less human. All right, this is the first appearance. So that is also a key issue. Um, this is pretty cool. This is an old school Iron Fist comic, and it looks like he's battling Captain America in this one. Captain America, one of my favorite Marvel superheroes. People be sleeping on Captain America, but I'm telling you guys, Captain America is pretty freaking epic. If you haven't read a Captain America comic, come to me and I'll point you to a good one to start on. But Captain America is the man. There's a lot of Captain America haters out there, I know, but um, I could change your mind. I'm pretty sure. All right, this is the first appearance of the Spider Mobile, I believe, and this is Hammerhead fighting Spider Man. But this is a Marvel Tales, which means this is the original issue. It's a Marvel Tales issue. I think I have the original issue um, hanging up on my back wall. I think so. Not the Marvel Tales, but the actual issue of Spider-Man and Hammerhead. Excuse me. Another Marvel Tales. This is the first appearance of the Punisher. Now, I sold the original appearance of the Punisher, and I'm kicking myself. I might have sold it for like $200 or something like that. But it is definitely worth more than that now. I sold a lot of stuff, people that I regret selling. I allowed someone to talk me into selling it, but it got me started. It got my comic shop started. So, um, yeah, I'm not going to talk about all the stuff that I sold that I should have kept. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that. All right, I've got The Punisher Soviet issues 1 and 2, and I've also got 3 and 4. All right, so 1 and 2, and 3 and 4. Now, I've read all 4 issues of this story, and it is very. If you're a Punisher fan, you're gonna like it. I'm gonna put this set on sale because I'm not a Punisher fan, but I did want to read the Punisher since it was only a 4 issue limited series, and someone told me it was really good and pretty dark, and it's especially at the end, it is definitely pretty dark. So yeah, I don't know why I put this Superman issue in here. Oh, a secret revealed at last. The Scarlet Secret of how Superman fools the world with Clark Kent with his Clark Kent identity. Now, I read some of the older issues of Superman. Um, this is issue. What issue is this? I'm not exactly sure what issue this is. But I read some older issues of Superman. Ugh, excuse me. And from what I understand, Superman is able to fool people because he has one extraordinary superpower, and that is that he's super handsome. Can you believe that? He's super handsome, which means he's so handsome that people can't possibly believe that he is Clark Kent when he has those glasses on. Because Clark Kent doesn't look handsome with his glasses on. But when he takes them off, he's Superman, the super handsome, super powered Superman. Now, I don't know if that's the same origin story in here because sometimes they remake origin stories, especially when they sound dumb in the Silver Age, or in the Silver Age, Golden Age, in the Golden Age. When they sound dumb, they'll revamp the story sometimes. But I'm pretty sure that's what I remember reading. But I don't know what that origin story is. I'm curious to know, so I might actually read it. A lot of these old comics, I haven't read. Some were donated to me. Some were I bought off some people. But so a lot of them I haven't read, but it's still cool to own them. So anyway, this is from 1979. This is Marvel Superheroes featuring the Incredible Hulk. If you are a Hulk fan, reading the old Hulk comics is what you need. You don't need Mark Ruffalo, or whatever his name is, Mark Ruffalo, whatever it is. You don't need Mark Ruffalo. You don't need the Avengers movies, even though they're good. You need the old Incredible Hulk comic books. Is what you need. So come by Game Over, start your collection. I've got a few old ones. Um, it'll be good to come by and check them out. All right. This is an interesting comic. This is Godzilla King of the Monsters #3 from 1977. This is the series that was out when I started comics, and I think it was this series that got me into reading comics. It was a Godzilla comic. It wasn't this issue. I forget what issue number it was. It wasn't this issue, but it was this series. 1977. I was 8 years old, so that pretty much fits the timeline. So I'm pretty sure this was the series when I first started my comic collection with one Godzilla comic. It was awesome. I have that comic again, by the way. I Cool story. So my mom bought that comic for me when I was 8 years old. I've told this story several times. Also, when I was 8 years old, she bought that comic and bought me that comic. Over the years, of course, that comic got read so many times and shredded and moved and changed and misplaced and lost, and now it's still lost. However, um, I looked for that comic for years. I couldn't remember what issue it was. I couldn't remember. I could barely remember what the cover looked like, but definitely couldn't remember what issue it was. And so I searched the internet for years trying to remember that comic. And I could not remember which one it was. But a few months ago, um, a guy came in and he was just trying to get rid of a box of comics. So he just wanted a few bucks for them. And by the way, I do buy comics from people if you're just trying to get rid of them for a few bucks. Not hundreds of dollars, but a few bucks. Especially the older comics from the 70s, the 60s, and 70s. But otherwise, I don't really buy many comic books. But anyway, he needed some money to help pay some bills or something. And so I wanted to help him out a little bit. And so I made him an offer. He's like, I'll take it. And so I started looking through the comics. And there, lo and behold, was a Godzilla comic. Picked it up, looked at it, and I recognized that cover right off the bat. I knew in my heart of hearts that was the comic. And I opened it up and started reading it. And sure enough, everything started coming back. The memory floodgates opened, and I found my long lost comic. Not my personal comic, but that copy, or that issue, I should say. I found that issue of the comic, the long lost comic that I've been looking for many, many, many years. So it was awesome to find that, and I was like running around the store, jumping for joy, all kinds of stuff. All right, another another Thor comic, Thor 304, and this is with the Wrecking Crew. Thor battles the Wrecking Crew. Um, 50 Cent comics are probably back in the 80s, probably early to mid 80s. And here's another. This is a Marvel Superheroes one. Um, the Hulk fights the Absorbing Man. I remember reading this comic when I was a teenager. The Hulk fights the Absorbing Man. What else we got? Oh, these are cool. I've just got a few more comics left, so I'm try to hurry through this so I can go home and chill. I'm chilling at the comic shop right now, but I want to go home and chill. This is Spawn, and spare forget about this tag up here, but this is Spawn. I think teaming up with the Joker. This is a variant cover of Spawn Joker, but this is Batman Spawn is the story. Oh no. It's a Batman Spawn variant cover. It's the Joker, the man who what is that? Why am I blanking on this title? The Man Who Stopped Laughing. That's it. The Man Who Stopped Laughing. But the main thing is the variant cover. I love variant covers. I'm a variant cover collector. Speaking of variant cover, um, here are two that I really enjoy. This is Batman Spawn, and as you can see, Batman is on the ground, and he is wrapped in chains, and he is losing what it looks like to Spawn. But never fear, Batman fans, because here's the other cover where Spawn is on the ground, losing to Batman, and around his throat is the bat line, as you can see. So naturally, this is going to be my favorite because I'm a bigger Batman fan than I am a Spawn fan. But if you're a Batman and a Spawn fan, then this is the cover for you. Batman and Spawn, two epic pieces of art. Um, I should say epic characters drawn in an epic art style. There you go. And this cover is phenomenal. Um, I have to make sure I have more than one copy of this one because I don't know if I can sell that. But anyway, I might. So that's it, people. That was my run through of comics for this session. Chilling with Sensei. This session of Chilling with Sensei. By all means, guys, stop by Game Over. Start your comic collection if you haven't already. Check out some of my cool collectible comics. Check out some of my more expensive comics that I have in my collection or that I'm selling from my collection. And you can be cool and awesome with an awesome comic collection, just like all the other collectors out there. All right. So yeah, be sure to stop by Game Over. Stay tuned for some news coming up. Um, hopefully, we'll have a Music on Revival coming up soon. If any bands want to play in the revival, please contact me, and I will see what I can do to find you a spot. Naturally, I'm probably going to look for 3 or 4 more bands, but or maybe maybe 3 more bands, maybe 4. But hopefully, it'll be a fun event, and hopefully, I can get that started back up with my visit to City Hall and my talk to the building inspector and the fire marshal to make sure we are up to code. All right. In the meantime, you guys stay cool, stay awesome, and don't forget to come visit. If you have any questions, you know how to reach me. I'm all over my social media, so be sure to hit me up. Until then, this is Sensei at Game Over, and I'm out.